You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Saturday the 1st of February, 2025. It is 42 days after the winter solstice. It is 47 days before the spring equinox. Today, we begin Black History Month in the United States and Canada. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 13th day of Pluvieuse, the day of the laurier, the bay laurel. The sun rises today at 7:05 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:09 p.m. The sun sets today at 5:14 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:43 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 6:15 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 11 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 13% full at midday. Today, the moon reaches its monthly perigee at 9:43 p.m. The first quarter will arrive on Wednesday, the 5th of February. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the middle of the night, high tide, 12:03 a.m., 1 meter 46. In the early morning, low tide, 6 a.m., minus 18 centimeters. Near midday, high tide, 12:21 p.m., 1 meter 52. In the evening, low tide, 6:27 p.m., minus 27 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the hardy shoots of early spring bulbs have just broken through the ground. They will take advantage of every mild day to continue growing and hunker down on cold days until they bloom in a few weeks' time. Commemorations. On this day in 1790, the United States Supreme Court convened for the first time in New York City, which was then the capital of the country. We celebrate today the three co-equal branches of our democratic government, each of which has a crucial role in ensuring the republic is robust and strong. On this day in 1884, the first volume of the Oxford English Dictionary was published, covering entries from A to Ant. On this day in 1958, the Italian singer Domenico Modugno released his song Volare, Nel blu dipinto di blu. His single won the Grammy Award Song of the Year. On this day in 1801, the American artist Thomas Cole was born. He was a luminary of the Hudson River School of Painting and celebrated the landscape just as it was beginning to be transformed by industrialization. On this day in 1902, Langston Hughes was born. A key figure in the Harlem Renaissance, his work is part of the American literary canon. In his poem, The Negro Speaks of Rivers, he evokes the Euphrates, the Congo, the Nile, and the Mississippi. He closes with these lines, "I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers." And finally, for the Gaelic world, today is celebrated as Imbolc, also called St. Bridget's Day. As we are almost halfway to the spring equinox, this day celebrates the beginning of spring in the Celtic regions of northern Europe. Of course, in our climate, spring remains weeks away, but happy Imbolc to all who celebrate it. And that is the Observatory, Saturday the 1st of February, 2025.